Oh man, boy, boy, boy. I've been away from the boxing scene for a long time, but Coach Sheldon Harrison ready to go ahead and talk a little boxing with y'all fools today. What's up? What it do? What it do? Man, it's time for some boxing, and I'm finna get up in here. We just gonna tell it like it is, man. Come on into the building. Come on in. I'm ready to go ahead and make it do what it do. Okay. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Windsor Tagwan, what's up, man? Tay Tay Brown, what's up? Salute to the whole LDBC Aquarius. What's up? What's going on with y'all? Guys, quick live stream. Quick live stream. Man, man. I've gotten away from boxing a little bit. Alright, so we're no closer to the fights that I want, but you know what? We need to go ahead and talk about this. Let's just cut the music. Let's get started. Okay. So, okay, folks, you know, where do I start with, what's going on with Deontay Wilder? Where do I start? I think I've sat back long enough, okay? I've sat back long enough. I've watched multiple people, multiple live streams. I've watched these people come on. I watched them just completely decimate Deontay Wilder character. They called the guy a whiner. They called him a complainer. They called him this. They called Deontay Wilder under God's hot son. I mean, everything except for a child of God. Crazy. But, it's funny how Vasily Lomachenko can come out and have a shoulder excuse, right? Yeah. He can have a shoulder excuse. I mean, you got all these other people with all these excuses. Okay, hell, you just got Sergey Kovalev who just tested, who just popped. And, nothing to be said. Nothing to be said. Nothing whatsoever. But it's Deontay Wilder. So Deontay Wilder is the Antichrist. I mean, it is. It is what it is, man. Deontay Wilder, he's never going to catch a break. Well, Tyson Fury has come out, and Tyson Fury has said, listen, I'm not fighting Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder made some anti-gypsy comments. Now, okay, what anti-gypsy comments? See, he's saying that Deontay Wilder said, something, I guess, in his mind, he's saying that, oh, well, gypsies, these gypsies, you can't trust them. He's saying Wilder said something like that. Wilder didn't say that. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. So many people are putting words in Deontay Wilder's mouth, and mind you, Deontay Wilder ain't been on nobody. He ain't talked to nobody in about 2 months. He's been absolutely quiet. Wilder has been absolutely quiet, extremely. We just got a racist society, and listen, folks, I need you people to understand. I need y'all to understand. I don't want to try to understand it from anybody else's viewpoint. I don't want to try to understand. I don't want to get it where somebody else is coming from. I want y'all to get where the hell I'm coming from. Okay? As a black person, as a black man, I get tired of seeing the black fighters always getting thrown under the bus. I get tired of us, being portrayed as cowards. I get tired of us being portrayed as complainers. I get tired when things happen. Okay, nobody even wants to talk about the gloveless suspect. I mean, you got everybody under God's hot sun coming against Wilder. Why? Oh, because he called it out. Because we called out the glove, and okay, that glove is suspect. It is what it is. So now you're not gonna fight the man. Oh, why? Because you got caught? Is that what it is? Because you got caught? And let's talk about it. Okay, how many allegations have y'all heard Deontay Wilder in? Let's really think about it. Okay, how many allegations have you guys heard Deontay Wilder in? How many? Okay, the whole thing with the dude that he knocked out in like 10 seconds. Y'all know his name. Y'all know his name. Light skinned dude, used to be a quarterback. I know his name. Dominic Brazil. Dominic Brazil. Okay? That whole thing in the hotel. Okay, we heard about that. Then somebody said that, Wilder, had a domestic violence case going on. Okay? They said Deontay Wilder had a domestic violence case going on. And of course, there's no proof to that. Okay, there's no proof to it. It's just hearsay. Now, let's talk about Tyson Fury. What have we heard about him? Okay, got popped. dope fiend, cheats on his wife, licks blood, kisses another grown man in the center of the ring. I mean, can we keep going? The whole sparring incident where he took the padding out the gloves. The whole thing with the guy with the farmer, that whole farmer with the meat, saying that they tried to pay the guy $25,000 to say that the meat was tainted on Tyson Fury's behalf. What all have we heard about Tyson Fury? I mean, guys, we can keep going on and on and on. I mean, let's name all the stuff we heard about Oscar De La Hoya. Okay, let's name all the stuff we've heard about him. I mean, DUI. Okay, raped the 15-year-old. Okay, in Mexico. The racist emails. Okay, I mean, you know what? He got a lawsuit against him because he was trying to take his fist and go inside of a woman. Yep, he was trying to fist screw this woman. All the stuff that we've heard about this guy. Gets drunk, checked himself in a rehab. Nobody wants to talk about this. In fact, nobody really wants to even talk about anything that people do except if you're black. Y'all notice when Adrian Broner, when something go down with him, all these all these people, they're the first to report. You got the news media, you got everybody they're first to report this stuff. Oh, Adrian Broner is ruining his career. Adrian Broner is a clown. Adrian Broner is this. Adrian Broner is no good. Adrian Broner is a joke. Okay, that's why I stopped putting up videos about Adrian Broner. I stopped doing it. Okay, I stopped doing it because you got Sergey Kovalev running around here. I mean, the man assaulted a female, tried to rape her, kicked the woman dog, beat her up, broke her neck, fractured her neck, fractured her spine. Nope. Why is this not front page news? Why is it not front page? Like, why is it, and it took the woman who Sergey Kovalev beat up, okay, because, you had articles and people, news articles, they really didn't even want to talk to her. It took Fred from Barbershop Conversations to actually, have a sit-down interview with her. Because no major, huge platform would even touch it. I mean, they talked about it in some articles. Nobody wanted to touch it. Deontay Wilder, though. I tell you what, boy. He must be the fool of boxing. Must be. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Oh, man. Man, it don't. It's not, it's not because of race. No. Nope. It's all because of race. It's all because of race. Okay? And you're not going to make me think differently. You're not going to make me think differently. You can say Deontay Wilder is whining, he complaining, he's doing all kind of stuff. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But you're not going to make me think it's not because of race. It's because of race. Okay? Oh, you're race baiting. Yep. Okay. So be it. If I'm race baiting, so be it. Whatever. I don't care. Okay? To the people that rock with me, they rock with me. But this whole thing with Deontay Wilder, man, it's funny. It's laughable. Because, you got all these folks, the fair and balanced people, that say, oh, man, I don't see race, I don't see color, I don't see any of this. You got all these people, right? Got all these people that make all these videos that say this. And it seems like the only people that the videos come out against are, Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence Jr., okay, sometimes Showtime Sean Porter. It just seems like they only seem to criticize, black people. And I'm going to tell y'all what I did, too. On social media, I blocked every single person, okay, who, if all they're doing is sending me messages on the criticism of the black community, but they can't criticize every community, and guess what I've done? I blocked all those people. Yep, I had people used to send me stuff. See, man, the brothers should be, not doing this to their own communities. But then you got 1 million people storming Capitol Hill. Got 1,000,001 people storming Capitol Hill. Oh, they can't say nothing about that. But they want to talk to you about what's going on in the black community. Listen, man, Deontay Wilder was cheated. Okay? The gloves were suspect. Tyson Fury hit Deontay Wilder with a bare knuckle. And that's my story, and I'm sticking with it because that's the truth. So Tyson Fury is never going to fight him. Not going to fight him again. Now, I find this hard to believe that a guy like Tyson Fury, with all the stuff that he's done, all the, everything this man has done, everything that he said, you mean to say that, he's butthurt about words? Supposedly Deontay Wilder said. Wow. So Bob Arum was talking about he was trying to have a mediation over Christmas and New Year's. And Bob Arum said that I don't know, maybe the media will be able to solve the situation, but we have a real problem. Tyson has said to me and the mediator that not today, not tomorrow, not ever will he ever fight Deontay Wilder after what Wilder said to him. He regards it as a slur not only against him, against the Gypsy Nation. See, y'all talk about us bringing in race, right, TJ? Oh, congrats on your channel. Y'all talk about us bringing up race, right? Us. Well, I mean, so why would Tyson Fury say he regards it as a slur? See, this is what I'm talking about, the lies that people say about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder didn't say any slurs, but see, Tyson Fury, he was very specific to use the word slur. Why? Because when you hear the word slur, what do you think about? You think about race. When you hear the word slur, you think about race. So Tyson Fury was very smart, very particular, okay, to get people up in arms. Tyson Fury been looking for an excuse to not have this third fight with Deontay Wilder. Okay, he been looking for an excuse, and you know what? He's given himself every single excuse not to fight the guy. And you know why he don't want to fight Deontay Wilder for the third time? Here's the thing, man. Now everybody's on to your little trick with the gloves. Everybody. And even the people who don't want to admit it, okay, even people who laughed at Deontay Wilder when he got beat by Tyson Fury, okay, I guarantee you, anybody who fight Tyson Fury, I bet you they're going to be checking those gloves. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. So see, they can laugh behind the scenes, but see what they're doing is they're looking at those gloves of Tyson Fury. They viewing those gloves, and those people are saying, "Oh, well, damn, what the fuck? You know what? These gloves, yeah, something wrong with those gloves. Listen, man, let's really watch Tyson Fury. See, that's what they're gonna do. See, Deontay Wilder was the guy that took the fall. Wilder was the guy. He was the guy that took the fall. So now everybody else is gonna benefit. You see, I see how this goes. I see how this goes. Okay, Wilder, he's the guy. What do y'all think in the comment section? I mean, what do you guys think? Seriously. I mean, this is some bullshit. This some bullshit. Come on, man. Come on. Are y'all serious? So really, you said you claimed Deontay Wilder said a slur to you, an anti-gypsy slur. He didn't. He just said you are a cheating son of a bitch. That's what he called you. And if that's a slur, then I don't know what to say. Deontay Wilder ain't attacked no gypsy people. If anything, you were the one that was doped out. Almost 400 pounds. Contemplating suicide. And Deontay Wilder was the only person that told you, hey, I'm going to give you 50-50. Okay? Get yourself cleaned up. I'm going to give you 50-50 in this fight. That was Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder did it. Okay? What anybody else? Wilder said, get yourself cleaned up. Okay? And let's have a mega fight. Let's you and me have this mega fight. Get yourself cleaned up. He gets himself cleaned up. Deontay Wilder, as a man of his word, honored him, gave him 50-50. Okay? Gave him 50-50. And now he don't want to do the trilogy. No, Tyson Fury, you can't cheat anymore. No, Tyson Fury, you can't do the things that you've been doing. And it's amazing that people have all this proof, all this evidence. Like the issue with Nicholas Asbury. I mean, guys, who takes the padding? Who takes the padding out of the gloves in sparring? Who does that? Who does that? I mean, come on. In sparring, you're not supposed to hurt the guys you spar with. That's a number one rule in the gym. You're not supposed to hurt the guys that you're sparring with. Who does that? Well, Tyson Fury does, doesn't he? Jawar the King, George Page, Marcus Bell. Tyson Fury does that. Okay? Absolutely he does it. And ain't no bones about it. Don't nobody want to talk about it. Don't nobody want to say nothing about it except for the LDBC. Of course, we, the LDBC, we the only ones that's got something to say about this. Amazing. And we're called the race baiters. Okay? I can't believe it. The LDBC. We called race baiters. We're the ones causing all the confusion in boxing. Okay? It's us. Guys, I can't believe it. I just can't believe the thought of events. I'm going to tell y'all, this whole world is going to hell. Okay? I want all of y'all to know that. This whole world is going to hell. It's going to hell because everything good is hated on, okay, and rejected, and everything bad is good. So I tell y'all, I submit to y'all, this world is going to hell, straight hell. Okay? I'm telling you. And some of y'all and some of us may be on a one-way ticket to hell. Just don't know. Okay? Tyson Fury cannot be talking about slurs. Ain't this the same guy that was using the N-word singing a rap song with his kids? He can't talk about racial slurs. Not Tyson Fury. How do you explain this? I mean, are we really, really going to go there? Somebody saying a slur, Tyson Fury? Hey, man, this stuff, the more that I hear this stuff gets crazier and crazier and crazier. And I think that's why boxing are losing fans. Do you know how many people I'm hearing? Okay, Pig Monicas. Pig Monicas. Do you know how many people that, are just saying I'm done with boxing? I'm just done. I can't take it anymore. Over this past week, I've seen at least 35 people, and I've counted from streams, of people saying I'm done with boxing. Now, could you imagine people who are saying that, but then people who actually mean it? Yeah, and if you go across the boxing landscape, do y'all notice that the live stream numbers are down? I'm not counting people's numbers, but do y'all know that the live stream numbers, some of those numbers are down? They're down. They're down. Like, people are not tuning in as much because it's like, even when you have casual fans that know the story now, people ain't trying to tune in. But Deontay Wilder ain't said a damn thing, y'all. He ain't made no comments, but it's like people still got Deontay Wilder name in their mouth. Still got Deontay Wilder name in their mouth. Okay, it don't matter. It don't matter what's going on. Don't matter what people do. Deontay Wilder is going to be a subject of conversation. Why? Because Deontay Wilder is trending. He's popular. I'm going to tell you something about Wilder. I'm going to tell you something about this guy. He's very responsive on his social media, man. Very responsive. And I was surprised. I reached out to Wilder one day. I had something that I needed him to answer, man. And I needed him to answer this question. It was important. Not only did Deontay Wilder answer the question, he said, "Hey, man, and if you ever need me to come speak on it," he said, "Man, hit me up." Okay? He said, "If you need me to speak on something, come." And I wasn't really like, "Okay, Wilder, come to my channel." No. But I had to ask him something, and it was kind of personal to me. Deontay Wilder, not only did he respond, okay? Now, this man's busy, got a family, got kids, he just got so much stuff going on. Deontay Wilder took time, man. He took time to respond. Took the time to respond, gave me the answer that I was looking for. That's it. But I find that fascinating that this guy is so connected with his people. He's so connected. Yeah, Tyson Fury be sniffing that coke, man. Tyson Fury be on that nose candy. He's still on it, man. Tyson Fury ain't stopped sniffing coke, man. He ain't stopped sniffing coke. But here go the thing, man. When Deontay Wilder come back, okay, they're going to find something else. Everybody called Deontay Wilder crazy, man. They called him crazy for actually going out on this glove gate, for actually talking about it. They called him crazy. Deontay Wilder has taken a lot of losses. I mean, to side with his people. Do you know Deontay Wilder has lost millions siding with his people? You guys know that? Because he decided to just side with his people. He's lost a lot of money. I mean, it could have been endorsements that he had, but Deontay Wilder chose to just side with his people. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that in Deontay Wilder. I can appreciate that in, a champion. I appreciate that. And it's like so funny. People were trying to blame Deontay Wilder, okay? They're trying to blame the guy, for the whole Alexander Povetkin thing. They were trying to blame him. Well, you got Povetkin over here testing positive, being dirty, okay? Nobody wanted to talk about that. Everybody wanted to say it was Wilder's fault. Wilder should have just fought him anyway. Like, okay, so we're supposed to fight somebody who on steroids. Like, guys, it's just, what the hell? If Deontay Wilder was a white guy, believe me, people would not have these comments. People wouldn't have these comments. I mean, do you guys remember when Andre Ward beat Sergey Kovalev? You guys remember that? They didn't give Ward his credit. Guess what they said, And I'm talking about a lot of the non-blacks were saying, hey, you know what? Andre Ward hit Sergey Kovalev with a bunch of low blows. He cheated. Guys, if y'all don't start looking at this for what it is, okay? It is about race. It's always been about race. It's been about race since I got to the boxing community, okay? Non-blacks are not going to call out racism. They're just not going to do it, okay? I don't care how much you say you can make 1,000 videos. And John Boxing, I love you to death, okay? And that's your lane. That's your lane, John Boxing. You are my dude. John Boxing been tight with me since day one. But I'm not. I can't even justify making any more videos about hey, it's race. It is race. I just go and listen to John Boxing, and I agree with John Boxing. I just nod my head. Yep, John Boxing is right. That's what I say to myself. John Boxing is right. He is right. Okay. I just don't even have the energy to keep talking about it because I know it's race. I know it's race. It is race. Okay. It's all about racism. Racism is pretty much the whole culprit behind all of this. It is what it is. Yeah. I can't say your name, but Egalitarian 2007. Yeah, Fury a coward. Yeah, a coward. Fury don't want to fight the guy because he can't get away with cheating anymore. You know, the man can't alter the gloves. They can't do these little tricks that they have to do. So you can't know. It's got to be mano a mano. It's got to be fair. Okay, the fight got to be on an even playing field. See, when you expose somebody, they don't want to. They can't face you because you know Deontay Wilder gonna tell him. He gonna tell him, look, man, I mean, you know you cheated. You know you cheated. Okay, you know you cheated. It is what it is. You might as well go ahead and just admit it. Just say you did, dude. You cheated. Okay, that's what Deontay Wilder is going to say to him, and he can't face. I don't think Tyson Fury is afraid of Wilder. I don't think that at all. He fought him twice. He ain't afraid of him, but I do think that Tyson Fury is afraid to look Deontay Wilder in the face after what he did. See, I think Tyson Fury don't want to do that. I think he literally don't want to look Deontay Wilder in his face, and you know because he may even have guilt about the things that he did a little bit. He ain't gonna be able to look Deontay Wilder in the face. He ain't gonna be able to look at him at all. So it is what it is, man. You know, George says ever since Jack Johnson beat Gentleman Jim, white people have always hated that blacks have dominated boxing. You know, and maybe George, that's probably true. What I'm telling you, what I see right now. Okay, what I see right now is I see a lot of like people making videos with hatred towards black people, and it's like all non-black categories are making videos, okay, just tearing down black fighters. Okay, that's all I see. That's all I'm seeing now. Okay, if you say, oh, Coach, well, you know, why are you race baiting? I'm not race baiting. I'm actually pointing out a problem. This is a problem. Okay, I always said that, you know, the problem in this country or in the world, period, isn't race. It's just racism. I'm cool with people that are not like me, man. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with a lot of people. But I'm saying a lot of people who don't look like me, they're not cool with me and my kind. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, and it is. The problem is race, and it's going to always be this way, man. There's never going to be a fair shake for black people. We're going to always have to work 16 times harder. And I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not saying that, you know, I can't get to where I got to get to in life. I just got to go 15 times harder to get to the same spot. It's the same thing with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder got to do 18 times more to get the same respect that, you know, a drugged out, coke infested Tyson Fury got to do. Because you guys know why? Because his complexion covers all of his sins. All of them. Every last one of them. His complexion covers his sins. Think about it, man. Deontay Wilder don't got a drug problem. Deontay Wilder not, you know, running out here running the streets. Deontay Wilder not taking the padding out of his gloves. Okay, and Deontay Wilder not running around here, you know, I mean, in the middle of the ring kissing people. He's not doing all that. He's not doing all that at all. Deontay Wilder has to be absolutely perfect. He got to walk on the straight and narrow. Tyson Fury's complexion makes him perfect. And that's why. That's why people are not going to talk about Tyson Fury. That's why people are not going to call Tyson Fury out. That's how people are not going to hold Tyson Fury to the same standards. Everybody is against us, y'all. It's just what it is, man. Every day I walk out my house, I feel that same negative energy towards me and my kind. Winners train, losers complain. LDBC, George Page, okay. Egalitarian 207. I feel that every day I walk out. Just yesterday, I leave my house. And I go inside a store. Go inside a grocery store just to pick up some ingredients to make a salad. That's it. Okay? I first walk in the store, you know, the woman behind it, I ain't even in 5 seconds into the store. She said, "Can I help you?" I said, "I just got in here." She said, "Oh, okay, you just like you need help." And I'm like, what do you think I need help with? And I get tired of it. That happens on a regular basis. It don't matter. As a black man, as a black person, guys, it's never going to be a fair shake. I can even take Deontay Wilder losing that fight. I can take him losing the fight. I can take him losing the fight fair and square. I mean, guys, I can take that. But if you're telling me that this man's gloves were not altered, if you're telling me that this man's gloves, were not there, I mean, the man's gloves were not altered. If you're telling me that, then I can't listen. Because clearly you can see that there was something wrong with those gloves, man. Clearly you can see that. But it don't matter. It don't matter. Because Deontay Wilder is black. And that's the true nature. I don't even want to, I don't want to hear I don't even like the word double standard. When people say it, when brothers say double standard, I don't want to hear that. Just say racist. Okay, just say it. And I'm coming out and I'm doubling down on y'all. I'm doubling down on y'all. I'm tripling and quadrupling down on y'all. Just say racist. I understand. I understand non-blacks, they don't want to hear that. They can't. But that's fine. It's not for you. It's not for you to hear. It's not for you to want to hear. Okay? But I'm going to tell it to you like I want to tell it to you. It's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing because really and truly the real enemy is not us. The real enemy isn't people. The real enemy are the higher ups that's dictating everything. Government's supposed to work for us, y'all. We're not supposed to work for government. And it's a shame that people can't come together of all races for the common good. It won't happen. Even during the pandemic, black people still the most hated. You got the coronavirus killing people left and right, but dang it, people still got time to just hate on black people and just it's just the hatred level is so demonic and so evil. It's almost like, how do people even live with themselves with hatred? But you know what though? The average person that live with hatred, they live 10 years less than people who don't hate anything. Seriously, like people who hate, they live 10 years less than people who don't hate anything. And some people, they'll try to cover it up with, well, I'm just looking at this subjectively. No, you're looking at Wilder, you're looking at his skin color. That's what you're looking at, okay? Don't try to come on here and try to say, oh man, man, you guys, I don't know why you guys always talking about, man, the race part, man. It's not about that. Well, what is it about? Tell me. You can say, well, it's about Wilder. Wilder got his ass whooped. Okay, all right. Then if you tell me that, and I'll say, okay, I agree, but what about those gloves? How you going to explain that? If there were no controversy, I would concede. And I would say, you know what? Tyson Fury defeated Wilder. Beat him down. Okay? I would, me personally, I would concede. I would say, you know what? Yep, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. This is what went down. Hey, listen, Deontay Wilder lost that fight. I would say that. But it's too much controversy around one fight. Have y'all noticed that? It's too much controversy. And and too many things don't line up with Tyson Fury. Too many. Lots and lots of things don't line up with Tyson Fury. They just don't. The man got a history of it. I could even see if Tyson Fury never had a history of this kind of thing. Tell you what I say, guys. I'd be like, okay, you know what? Hey, Deontay Wilder lost the fight. Deontay Wilder, he lost that fight. It's just fair and square. I don't get so wrapped up in the sport of boxing like that where I can't see when somebody get their ass whooped. No. I mean, I can see when a person get their ass whooped. It's no big deal to me. But when I saw those gloves and I saw what was going on, I saw Nicholas Asbury, show proof that the gloves had padding removed. When I saw all of this, okay, then when I saw Tyson Fury adjusting his gloves, then when I saw in later fights Tyson Fury had the same issue, then when I saw in the fight with Christian Hammer where the referee saw the glove, the referee shaking his head like, why are you trying to pull this shit now? Why are you doing this? Okay, the referee had to get Tyson Fury to readjust his glove, had to get his team to come over there and put the glove on his hand. If I hadn't seen all of that, y'all, I probably, in my mind would be like, okay, all right, well, you know what? He beat him. He beat him. I mean, I didn't give Guillermo Rigondeaux any excuses when he fought Vasily Lomachenko. Rigo called him out. Rigo lost. I didn't give Rigo no excuses. I said Vasily won that fight. It is what it is. Nope, no excuses. When Gary Russell Jr. lost to Vasily Lomachenko, I ain't give Gary Russell Jr. no excuses. Gary Russell Jr. can say, well, I was weight drained, or, Gary Russell Jr. can say I wasn't hydrated. I don't want to hear that. Gary Russell Jr., you got your ass whooped by Vasily Lomachenko. That's it. See? There was no controversy to me in that fight. Okay, they fought, he lost. I've conceded that. I've said that Gary Russell Jr. lost to Vasily Lomachenko. Gary Russell Jr. still to this day making excuses. Nope, I do not give Gary Russell Jr. excuses. So we can come at me, oh man, see? Nah. I don't give Deontay Wilder any excuses. But Deontay Wilder sure did get hit with a bare knuckle. Almost. I mean, come on, y'all. Do y'all find that? Don't y'all find that strange when Tyson Fury balled up his fist? You can see the man knuckle imprints. Seriously. Don't nobody find that strange? I mean, even if you don't like anything, does anybody find that strange that the knuckle imprints in the glove? I ain't never seen that. I don't wear a lot of pair of boxing gloves, and I ball my fist as hard as I can. Guess what? I can't see no knuckle imprint. I can't see that. Can y'all see it? If you put on a glove, heck, I mean, even if you put on just a MMA glove, when you ball your fist, you can't see your knuckle imprint in a lot of MMA gloves. In sparring gloves, you can't see your knuckle imprint. You can't see him. But you mean to say the day of the fight, Tyson Fury, you can see his knuckle imprint? And people are trying to, indicate that, nope, that's not what it was. Like you're trying to make me understand that that's not what I saw. Oh, I'm just imagining things. Oh, what the hell? I'm just imagining things. I didn't see his knuckle imprint. No, hell no. I'm just imagining things. I didn't see that glove flop. Flop, 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 flop. I didn't see that. Did y'all see that? No. Of course I didn't see that glove flopping all around. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Did anybody see the glove flopping around? And when you ask people that don't like Deontay Wilder, when you ask them, hey, did you see the glove flopping around? They can't even answer that question. They don't want to. You know what they do? They'll double down. They'll say something else. Of course the glove was flopping around. Of course you saw it. Of course you saw it. And anybody who just ignores that the glove was flopping around, well, look, Deontay Wilder never said any kind of slurs. Tyson Fury used the word slurs. Okay? For real. I'm telling you, man. Tyson Fury used the word slur. He used that word. Deontay Wilder never used any word. Deontay Wilder just said you cheated. And Tyson Fury said, oh, well, I take that, as an insult to Gypsy people. What? And then, see, he used the word slur so people can get, so they can get, really incited by that word. Because the word slur makes you think about race. Okay, Fat Loss Media, why harnessing all the hate and anger towards the way you feel? Listen, I don't hate anything. I don't hate anything. Listen, I'm coming on here and I'm telling you how it is. Racism. It is what it is. You can try to justify, but come on, man. Come on. And I'm seeing all this stuff, man. It's racist. It is, man. You can't even explain why so many people just hate Deontay Wilder for no reason. I mean, literally hate the guy. Literally, they hated the guy. And you want to know that there's no other reason. Matter of fact, hey, let's just talk facts. Let's talk facts. Amazing. Deontay Wilder complains, about the gloves. Now, I didn't get into the whole spiked water theory. I didn't believe that. I wasn't really thinking that Mark Breland could do that. But the glove, I'm on board. I saw the gloves. I saw the gloves with my own eyes. I saw those gloves. I saw those gloves flopping around. Okay, so Deontay Wilder says, hey, okay, I'm good with that. Okay, I'm good with that. The gloves, no, he cheated. Okay. Everybody's saying, oh, man, Wilder's a crybaby. Wilder need to suck it up. Wilder need to do this. Okay. Wilder need to do this. Deontay Wilder need to do that. Okay, so cool. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. But Vasily Lomachenko complains about a shoulder injury, the reason why he lost to Teofimo Lopez. Where the video's at? Where the video's at? But you want to know the difference? Deontay Wilder and Vasily Lomachenko. Deontay's black, Vasily's white. And that's just all what it is, okay? See, I don't even sugarcoat this stuff. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't cut corners. I just tell you exactly what it is. Vasily Lomachenko received little to no backlash about him complaining about his shoulder injury. Hell, Manny Pacquiao talking about he had salt water. Okay, his shoulder was hurting, and that's the reason why he lost to Floyd Mayweather. And then salt water healed him. Like, come on, man. Do you know how much backlash he didn't get? Do you know how much backlash? And listen, let me go ahead and tell you another thing. Want to know why non-black sided with Manny Pacquiao? Guys want to know why? Guys want to know why a lot of American non-black sided with Manny Pacquiao? Because Pacquiao wasn't black. That's why. And I'm just telling y'all the truth. Pacquiao wasn't black. He was the closest thing to them that wasn't black, and so they sided with Pacquiao. That's just what it is. You want to know why? I've even had guys from the U.S. I've even had white guys tell me, "Yep, I'd rather side with Pacquiao than side with any one of you monkeys." Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, and people are gonna tell me, "Nope, it's not race driven." Yep, it's not race driven. You know, I love to talk boxing. I used to love to talk boxing. And I would just come on here and I would just give my honest and just I would just give assessments because I just love the sport. I love the sweet science. Nah, that was interrupted. You see, that was all interrupted by racism. You can't escape it. You can't escape racism because racists, they tend to bring up racism in every single different avenue. I don't even care if it's golf. If it's golf, okay? If it's golf, they bring racism up. Video games, they bring it up. Anything. If it's snowing outside. I've even heard racist people bring up the fact that it's snowing outside. They say something racist. Like, man, I wonder how ugly it'd be if it was black snow. Like, guys, you would never, ever just... It's just amazing. It's amazing, the stuff that I've heard on this whole boxing talk. No, I just wanted to come on and talk boxing. And then, if I happen to just, congratulate a fighter who looked like me, oh, you only congratulate him because he's black, you monkey. Oh, yeah. And now y'all understand why the LDBC is necessary. The LDBC is necessary. It has to be here because now, see, we balance out the playing field. You see, before we came along, the LDBC, it was just multiple people, multiple media sites, multiple channels, and they were always just destroying the black boxers, man, killing them, tearing them up. They win fights. Every time a black fighter win a fight, it's almost like, okay, he's on steroids. He's on steroids. It wasn't fair. And, I've noticed that. I used to notice that in boxing, and I'm like, well, what the hell? No, the guy went in there and won the fight. It was a good fight and he won. Nope. Nope, couldn't be it. Nope, couldn't just let that be. We couldn't just let that part be. Nope, either, the black guy cheated or the black guy did something underhanded, and I got caught. Yeah, man, I think over at least 2,000 times. I've been making boxing and MMA videos now probably for the last 7 years, y'all. And guys, I've been called so many monkeys and N-words, you can't even justify, only because I just celebrated a fighter who just happened to look like me. And I wasn't even talking about anything racial. I just said, man, congratulations. So now bring that back. Tyson Fury is making up any excuse that he can to not fight Deontay Wilder. He don't want to fight him a third time because he can't cheat. Deshaun, you said Fury channel doing a AJ versus Fury fight deal done right now. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I get it that if it's money, if it's between money or how you feel, you follow the money. I get that because, boxing is a brutal sport. I don't hate on these fighters, man, for taking, fights that, have a higher payday. I don't take it. I don't really get on them that much, okay? But I've always said if you fight for legacy, the money gonna come anyway. You're gonna make a lot of money when you fight the best. But I think a lot of these boxers, what they do is they try to fight as many fights as they can, get like really easy paydays, and then they'll try to fight somebody big sometime in their career. Well, Tyson Fury, he's not afraid of Deontay Wilder physically. I think Tyson Fury is afraid to face what he did to Deontay Wilder. And see, that's the difference, because I can't call Tyson Fury a coward. After all the stuff that the man did, I can't call him a coward because, to be honest, he fought him. He fought Tyson Fury. I mean, he fought Deontay Wilder twice. So, why would he be afraid? But I do think that he's afraid to face what he did. And I also think that Tyson Fury is afraid to actually now he's got to fight on the even playing field. He's not going to have that knockout power. Okay, he's not going to be able to adjust his gloves. He ain't going to be able to do that because that Deontay Wilder, they're going to make sure that the gloves, okay, that he used, those gloves are going to be, those gloves are going to be, they're going to be put on properly. He's not going to be able to do all the crap that he's been able to do. That's over. That's done. That's done. Okay, Tyson Fury it's over with that. So what do we do? What do we do at this point? Okay, is Tyson Fury, serious about this? Is he serious? I think Tyson Fury don't want this fight. I think Deontay Wilder, maybe he's got something else up his sleeve to try to get Tyson Fury to get in the ring with him. I don't know. Okay, it's really looking like that this fight isn't gonna happen. Okay, that's what it looks like. It appears to me that this fight probably won't happen. Probably won't happen at all. And it's a shame, man, because it is a fight that people want to see. People want to see a trilogy. We do. We do want to see the trilogy, but we also want to see a fight on even playing field. Okay? Seriously. Oh, man. But you know what, though? I tell you, man. Oh, Paul Bell. Yeah, them FedEx gloves. What about the FedEx gloves that arrived last second and were not checked? What was that about? Yeah, Paul Bell. Yeah, let me tell you, man. Listen, man. Ain't nobody talking about that either, Paul. I'm glad you brought that up. Ain't nobody talking about them FedEx gloves with Tyson Fury. Nobody talking about them damn gloves, man. Nobody talking about that. Man, Tyson Fury, I'm going to tell you why he's smart. I'm going to tell you why Tyson Fury is smart. Tyson Fury, what he did was, when he came to America, Tyson Fury understood how white people would actually get behind him. In his own country, though, gypsies, they treated pretty badly, from what I understand. Gypsies are treated pretty badly in the UK, I've heard, okay? I don't live in the UK, so I can't verify that, but I've heard, UK people, I've heard Tyson Fury say it, I've heard Tyson Fury dad say that gypsies are treated pretty poorly in the UK. I've heard that. Tyson Fury is pretty smart. He came over here, he understood the racial climate over in America, he understood that. Tyson Fury knew that Caucasian people would support him. He knew it. So what did he do? He took advantage of that, and he made money on it. And now, if he ever fights over here in the U.S. again, white people, they're going to get behind him. I remember back in 2016, 2015, white people didn't mess with him at all. White people didn't mess with Tyson Fury at all. Matter of fact, they had nothing to do with him. But they do now because, Deontay Wilder is hated. He's very hated. And it doesn't matter what you do, what I say, what Deontay Wilder could give everybody in the world $1 million. And some hater would say, well, he could have gave us $1,000,001. How come? How come he don't, why is Deontay Wilder selfish? He could have gave us $1,000,001, but he didn't. He didn't. Hey, and you know what? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Deontay Wilder, he's never going to get his just due. He's never, ever going to get his just due. It's not going to be any time, man. I think even when Deontay Wilder retire, when Deontay Wilder is an afterthought in boxing, they may respect him for his power. That's probably it, but he's never going to get his just due. Deontay Wilder is always going to be the guy. He's always going to play the villain, okay? And then, you know what? He fired Mark Breland. And see, this is what people don't understand. This is what people don't understand. Okay? Mark Breland is family to Wilder. He's upset with him. And Mark Breland is still on the team, but Mark Breland won't be cornering Wilder. There's a difference. See, that's how people don't even know anything about Deontay Wilder. People don't know anything about Wilder. They know nothing about him, okay? Wilder even said, Mark Breland is like family, okay? Mark Breland is still around. Families have a disagreement. Oh, man. Mark Breland's family. He's still around. Okay? He just won't be in Wilder. He won't be in Wilder Corner and won't be in a lot of his camps. So you got to understand how their relationship is dynamic. It's a dynamic and very complicated relationship between those two. Very complicated. Extremely complicated relationship between Deontay Wilder and Mark Breland. But so many people were so upset that Deontay Wilder fired Mark Breland. Have y'all noticed this, man? Have y'all noticed that people was running around here talking about, man, Deontay Wilder, man, need to go ahead and he need to get rid of Mark Breland. Mark Breland ain't no damn good. Mark Breland ain't no damn good. There were people saying that Deontay Wilder need a better trainer. Well, he fired him and got a different trainer. And technically, he really didn't fire him. He didn't fire him. I mean, he still uses Mark Breland for certain things. It's just Mark Breland won't be cornering him anymore. Fired the guy, got the guy off his team. Now everybody, man, he shouldn't have did Mark Breland like that. Really? That's crazy. Fighters fire trainers all the time. I wonder why people ain't get upset when Andrew Ruiz, fired his trainer. Long-time trainer. Andrew Ruiz got a bag, and guess what happened? Andy got him a bag, and guess what happened? He fired his trainer. I mean, don't nobody want to talk about Gennady Golovkin. Don't nobody want to talk about that idiot. He fired Abel Sanchez. Shoot, man. Dude got him a bag, a nice little bag. $100 million bag from the zone. And guess what? He got rid of Abel Sanchez. He told Abel Sanchez to take a pay reduction. He told Abel Sanchez to take a pay reduction. Isn't that something? Wow. Don't nobody talk about that though, are we? No, ain't nobody talking about that Abel Sanchez smoke. Nope, don't nobody want to say nothing about it. Crazy. I don't know. I'm not gonna say because I don't go for the whole water spiking thing. I don't go for that, okay? I don't go for that. I just know about the gloves. Okay, all I'm saying is what I believe is the gloves. That's it. Okay? I don't care about any of this other stuff. Don't care about the other stuff. Any of the other gloves. I don't care about that, okay? But I do my whole thing, my whole point of view is basically there it is, okay? And Reece James, I think you coming in here to be funny. That's fine. You can be funny all you want to. But I'm saying is why don't people criticize? Why don't people criticize Gennady Golovkin? Okay? How come people, how come people not criticizing Andy Ruiz? How come people not criticizing him? How come people not criticizing Daniel Jacobs? It is what it is. How come people not doing that? Well, Reese, you're not in Deontay Wilder's pocket. You're not in his camp. You're not in his family. Okay? The man said he wanted to go out on the shield. Okay? Here's what it is. End of story. He ain't following instructions. I'm talking about Golovkin because I can talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. How about that? Now, got any more questions? Okay? I can talk about what I want to talk about. And you don't run anything. You in the comment section. So how about that? I talk about what I choose to talk about. And if you were listening, okay, instead of being stupid, then you would know why I'm talking about Golovkin. He fired his trainer, Abel Sanchez. Nobody say anything about that. Sergey Kovalev treated, John David Jackson horribly. Ain't nobody talking about that. No, but we want to talk about when Deontay Wilder, fires his trainer. My goodness. Amazing. Good grief, man. Well, what's up, Omar? Yeah. And see, this is why. And guys, and let me make an example out of this guy right here. This is why when you come to a live stream, it's very important, okay? It's very important to actually, listen to the live stream and come when the live stream starts. That's why this is important. Okay? How do you smuggle an egg weight into a boxing glove? Okay, has anybody heard me say anything about an egg weight? Okay? Listen, I just need y'all, people in the comment section, has anybody heard me say anything about an egg weight? Anybody? George Page been in here mostly the whole time. George, have you heard me say anything about an egg weight? Tay Brown, have you heard me say anything about an egg weight? Okay, Paul Bell, have you heard me say anything about an egg weight? I don't care about what Deontay said. I'm telling you what I said. Have I said anything about an egg weight? Okay, what did I say? I said that I believe that Tyson Fury hit Deontay Wilder with a bare knuckle. What I said was, how do you not look at the boxing glove that Tyson Fury was wearing? You can see the man's fist imprint in the glove. I said it is my belief, based on what I saw, is that Tyson Fury was hitting Deontay Wilder with a bare knuckle. Okay? And clearly, Reese, you don't know anything about bare knuckle fighting or MMA. And MMA fighters and bare knuckle brawlers, they get cracked skulls, they get dents, they get all of this stuff. This is not it's not unnormal. Okay? A dent or a cracked skull or a fracture in the head is not unnormal to an MMA fighter or a bare knuckle brawler. Have you seen some of the bare knuckle brawls? Have you seen some of the bare knuckle brawls? Have you seen some of these fighters after the fight's over? Okay, have you seen the dents and lumps and like open, like, and one guy in a bare knuckle brawl, his head split open. He got hit so hard. Okay, how was he hitting him with bare knuckles? Let's go ahead and explain. Okay, the padding in the right glove was removed. And when Tyson Fury bent his fist in the glove, you could see the man's knuckle imprint. Now, when you don't have any padding in the glove, and when I say bare knuckle, literally, if you're just hitting somebody with your fist and just a leather club covering your fist, you might as well say it's a damn bare knuckle. Okay? You might as well say it is a damn bare knuckle. Okay? Close to it. Okay? Close to it. Second, the left glove. Okay, the left glove. Tyson Fury pulled his fist down into the lace part of the glove. The glove was floppy. Completely floppy. Okay? He was hitting Deontay Wilder with hooks with a bare knuckle. Listen, I don't even care why JD's didn't inspect the gloves. That's not up for me to determine. I'm just saying that Tyson Fury cheated. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he cheated. Okay? Real talk, I'm saying, in my opinion, Deontay Wilder was hit with bare knuckles. I never co-signed the egg weight, never co-signed that. I don't even know where you heard that from. Okay? I co-signed the whole thing that Deontay Wilder was getting hit with a bare knuckle. End quote. Is what I said. Okay? That's what I said. I don't know. See, you're asking questions. You're asking the question, and I'm giving you the answer. Okay? It don't matter with JD's knowledge. I don't care. I'm talking about what we see. What do you see? When you look at those gloves, is that normal? Is it normal for a glove to flop around like that? That's the question. I'm not asking you to, co-sign any egg weight theory. And I'm not asking you to do that. Is it normal for a person, a fighter, to pull their hand down in a glove? Is it normal for a glove to have a knuckle imprint? A knuckle imprint in a boxing glove. Is it normal? That's the only thing I want to hear out of you. A yes or no. I just want to hear a yes or no. That's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear JD's. I don't care nothing about his team. Is that normal for a boxing glove for you to see the knuckle imprint? Answer the question. Answer the question. That's what I got to hear from you. I got to hear this from you. Yeah, George. I remember. Well, see, you and I know, George, you and I understand MMA and bare knuckle brawling because that's what we do over here. Okay, we know what happens. We've seen damage. Okay, boxing fans ain't seen that kind of damage. Okay, okay, it looks normal to you. Then I don't know. Maybe you've never boxed before. Okay, a floppy glove is not normal. Okay, a floppy glove is not normal. A glove with the hand imprint. Tell you what, because I know you're gonna tell me that a hand imprint in the glove, that's normal too, right? I know you're gonna tell me that. Is that normal to have your knuckle print in a glove? Answer the question. That's all I got to hear from you. If you tell me it's normal, then okay. Okay, great. That's how you feel. But to a normal person, a knuckle imprint in a boxing glove is not normal. That'll never be normal. Sorry. Or was it normal for Tyson Fury to take the padding out of his gloves during sparring? Was that normal? I mean, answer the question. How you going to explain this? I mean, I know you got an answer. You in the comment section. Okay? Okay, so you're saying that it's normal to have a hand imprint. You're saying it's normal to have a hand imprint in a glove. So that would mean you're saying it's normal to have gloves with no padding, because that's what that means. Okay, if you can see a person's hand imprint in a glove, then that means they don't have padding in the glove. The padding has been redistributed. Okay, the padding has been redistributed, sir. That's what happened. The padding in the glove has been redistributed. Okay. And guys, here you have it. Here you have it. See? Here you have it. And this is what I'm talking about. Here lies the truth right here. A real live person that hates Deontay Wilder has told the truth. So it don't really matter what Deontay Wilder, it don't matter how he loses, as long as Deontay Wilder loses. As long as that black bastard loses, I don't care how he loses. Okay, I don't care. Yeah, see? He just said it. He admitted it. He said, yep. And here, guys, here it is. Here it is. I rest my case. Deontay Wilder is guilty of just being black. Hey, guys, it's normal. It's normal to have a glove with no padding and punch somebody in the head, says Reese James. I can. I mean, so I can see it. I can definitely see it. You know, you can definitely see it too when he's throwing hooks. That's when you see it the best, when he's throwing a hook. When Tyson Fury throws a hook, you can see that glove. And then also go to round 7 when Tyson Fury was holding Deontay Wilder, and you can see the glove and the handprint. I'm trying to find that photograph I have, but these photographs been out there. These photographs been out here for a while. I just can't remember what I did with them because I ain't talked boxing in so long. It's been a minute since I talked boxing. It just looks suspicious. Now, the egg weight, no. I'm not really trying to co-sign the egg weight. I don't really see how he could have got an egg weight in there. But I do. I do believe that the padding was redistributed, and I do believe that his left hand was pulled down in the glove. I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe it without a shadow of a doubt. Okay? And, you know, the pictures and the images, you can see it shows that those gloves were tampered with in some form or fashion. It sucks, don't it? It sucks, man. But, you know, we all know, and all of us understand the sport of boxing is a very dirty business. It's dirty. Okay? There's nothing clean about the sport of boxing. Okay? These things, they happen often in the sport of boxing. Sure does. What are we going to do? Okay, a big part of me thinks Deontay Wilder doesn't believe in this because why wouldn't he fire JD's? Well, you know, Deontay Wilder said he already got on JD's about that. Said he fussed him out. You know, and I'm gonna tell you, man, here's a double-edged sword. I think he should have too. Okay, I think he should have got rid of JD's. Here's a double-edged sword though, and I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, Had Deontay Wilder would have fired JD's, I'm gonna tell you what they would have said about him. Deontay Wilder fired JD's because he was white. Okay. Had Deontay Wilder not fired JD's, well, which he didn't, and he got rid of Mark Breland, well, Deontay Wilder, hating on the brother, doing a brother wrong. So it was really a no-win situation for Deontay Wilder, whichever way he went, he was still going to get criticized for it. Okay, trust me. If he'd have fired JD's, it would have been because JD's is white. Okay, and that's what would have been the narrative. I mean, it's crazy. These people, they were talking about, well, he needed to get rid of Mark Breland. They were saying that. If JD's in the locker room, glove gate would be impossible if JD's was on his A game. Yeah, and you're right. I believe it. I mean, JD's dropped the ball. I think Wilder's team dropped the ball on these gloves. He dropped the ball. Because your team, the people on your team, they're supposed to look out for you. See, let me give you an example, man. Floyd Mayweather. When Marcos Maidana, oh, yeah, and people try to give Marcos Maidana a pass for that, too. Remember when Marcos Maidana, remember when he tried to use gloves with low padding in it? Floyd Mayweather looked at the gloves. Leonard Ellaby, Floyd Mayweather Sr., they all inspected the gloves and said, no, you're not wearing those gloves. Okay? He said, Floyd said there's no padding in the gloves. There's no padding in the gloves. People call Floyd a coward, call him a puss, and they call Floyd all these other names. They call Floyd so many names. But that's what your team's supposed to do. Leonard Ellaby pretty much saved Floyd's life. Because it was Leonard Ellaby that caught it. He said, no, you're not wearing those gloves. You ain't wearing those gloves. No, you're not finna get in here and wear some gloves with a bunch of pads in them. No. But people call Floyd a coward for that. I see Floyd Mayweather, his team. Yeah, George, Reese, James, Rocky Marciano's entire career, he fought chumps and the mob bribed fighters to take dives. Why didn't he fight Sonny Liston? The mob didn't want an Italian to get beat by their fighter. True that. True that, George. Yep, people don't want to talk about that. Sewell A. Shane Mosley could have died had not Nazim been on his A game. Yeah. And salute to the late Nazim Richardson, man. Nazim Richardson, he caught that. Nazim Richardson caught it. He caught it. Okay? He do it. And don't block this dude. Let's look at this guy, Celtic. See, your name says it all. You the type of guy I want to talk to. Okay? You the guy I want to talk to. Hey, where were you back in 2015? Where were you in 2015 when Tyson Fury was coked out and on drugs? I'll tell you where I was. I used to be a Tyson Fury fan. Where were you? You were nowhere to be found. You know what? You're just a guy. Okay? You're a guy that's in the comment section. You, sir, you're a guy. And you're in the comment section. And what you're doing is you're trying to come in and you're trying to go ahead and say a whole bunch of dumb stuff. But where were you in 2015 when he was on coke? Okay? Oh, Creedon, hey man, so you got a good vocabulary. Good job, good job. So now that you have a good vocabulary, I'm glad. Okay? Where were you in 2015 when Tyson Fury was on coke? I know you wasn't a fan. You couldn't have been. You couldn't have been a fan, but you're a fan now. You see, here's the problem. I love it when white guys come in here and say black people are race baiting. Hey, I want you to tell me then, what are your comments about Vasily Lomachenko? Okay? You probably do go to the fights. I've been to several fights. Okay? I've been to several fights. Okay, great. You were a fan. Hey, listen, Celtic. Do this. What are your thoughts about Vasily Lomachenko? Just answer the question. Yeah, Robert Henry, it amazes me how black people deny that Wilder got cheated. But with all those dirty white boxers, they don't even care. They hate on and scrutinize his career just as bad as everyone else. No. Listen. I got to get you to answer this question, Celtic. I got to get you to answer the question. Listen, what do you say about Loma? Okay, you said Loma is a disgrace for spouting crack. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you some half props on that. I'm gonna give you some half props on that for calling out Lomachenko. I'm gonna give you some half props on that. Okay, you was at Fury's first fight. Okay, then maybe you were a Fury fan, maybe. But you're not gonna tell me that those gloves didn't look suspicious. And see, you just got in the chat. You just got in the chat, but I like guys like you. I'm gonna tell you why I like guys like you. Because man, you guys get the chat flowing, and at least you got the balls to come in here and say what you think. And you don't appear to be. But race baiting. Let me ask you, why do white people, when black people call out racism, why do white people call it race baiting? I mean, can you explain that? Why? Why do you always call it race baiting? Tell me. Yes, you do see race. Sir, you do see race. Let me see. Let me read my boy Sayu. He said, so why does Mark Breland, our own, get the public shaming and the public firing? You know what? Yeah, I don't really co-sign the water spiking. The only thing I co-sign is the bare knuckles and the gloves. That's it. I don't understand. I don't know that. Don't understand that. D'Lo 404 Wilder followed Fury for warm-up bouts. Eddie and AJ warned Fury while he was 400 plus pounds, still lying in bed making troll videos. Yeah, D'Lo, that's right. My God. Look at your country's oppression. Okay, well, how about this? Are the police looking at you, gunning you down every other day? Okay. Are you being harassed daily? You. Okay. Because, you can come to America, boy, you'll be a king over here, Celtic. They'll treat you like royalty over here. You come to America. Nah, look at my people's history. Look at my people's history. Are you serious? Are you aware of what's going on over here in America? Are you aware of what's going on? Do you understand that our police have been weaponized against us right now? Our police are beating the hell out of us, killing the hell out of us. I'm just asking a question. Your father wasn't allowed in pubs, and so why do you American blacks lump us with oppressive whites? No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. I never said that you was an oppressive white. I never said that. So your father wasn't allowed in pubs. Well, you know what? My father damn near got beat to an inch of his life because a cop thought that a cop mistaked him for somebody else. And you know why? Okay? You know why? Because he was black. You see, yeah, you couldn't go into a pub. Oh, wow. But were you being killed? Were you being shot because of your color? No, you wasn't. You just couldn't go into a pub. Hey, look at that. Black people, we would love to just not be able to go in places and not be killed and go back home to our families. How dare I actually tell you about the history of my people? How dare I tell you that? And look, you have the response of an American white person, because whenever I say this, it's like that infuriates you. Seriously, that infuriates you. Your uncle got his legs blown off. Okay. He got his leg. Now your uncle got his legs blown off. So now we went from your father can't go in the pubs to your uncle got his legs blown off. Oh, okay, cool. So tell me again, why did you get infuriated? Why does that infuriate you? Okay. Well, you know what? Your people were raped and murdered. Our people were raped, murdered, burned at stakes, put in graves that are unmarked. Okay, dismembered, chopped up, bludgeoned. Can I go on and on? And guess what? It's still going on today. Hey, it's still going on today. That's right. Combo breaker. Tell them Irish people get more respect. If you came over here, Celtic, guess what? You'd be a king. What are you going to report? I'm not using any racial slurs. Peace. You ain't have to block them, because guess what? I want y'all to see something for a minute, XA. I'm gonna let you reblock them in a minute, okay? I'm gonna let you reblock them in a minute. I want you to see something, XA, okay? And I want you to see something. Don't worry, XA. I'm gonna let you get it. I got you, XA. Yeah, Irish people in America do not get stereotyped at all. American can't tell the difference. They sure can't. Okay? Yeah, the wasps love Irish capitalists. Okay, cool. So again, what infuriates you when black people tell you? Okay, XA, I got you. Hold on. I'm gonna let you do it, XA. I just want y'all to see this. See, this is what I was talking about. Okay? No, don't block him. No, don't block him at all. Don't block him. No. Because this proves my point. Of course you're gonna get upset. Why? Hey, did it infuriate you when the Asians, they had a revolt? Did that infuriate you when they fought for their freedom and they talk about it? Or when all the Hispanic channels were talking about how Teofimo Lopez was being done dirty? Okay, hey, I can get with that, Celtic. You view you as brothers in arms, but it's a competition for who has more. Nah, it's not a competition. I'm just telling you. You came on here and you were aggressive. You said, "Hey, you're race baiting." I'm not race baiting. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay? And here's what I see in the sport of boxing. It's nothing against the Irish. It's nothing against any culture, nationality. It ain't nothing. It's just what I see. And I noticed that the black fighters here, okay, on YouTube or anywhere, I feel that the black fighters are getting most of the hate. Okay? They're getting most of the hate. And I'm thinking about it and I'm like, look at what's going on. Okay? Well, hey, we can look at your history, but I'm telling you mine. It's not my job to know your history. It's my job to understand my history. Okay? It's not my job to know your history. That's your job. And if you want to know my history, hey, so be it. So if you know my history, if you know all about my history, you would have never made that comment. You would have never said I was race baiting, would you? Because had you known my history, you would never say that. So clearly, you know my history, maybe. Maybe you don't know my history. Okay, or you know my history, but you just want to ignore what's going on. Okay? See, let me tell you something. You speak just like the people over here in America. I swear. I swear, you're just the Irish version of them. Hey, it is what it is, man. Okay, it is what it is. And the thing of it is, people have been conditioned to hate us. You can't explain to me. Okay, I want you to explain one thing. I want you to explain one thing then. Why is Sergey Kovalev not front page news? Okay? Why? How can, wait a minute. Deontay Wilder ain't said nothing in 2 months. He front page news and he getting all kind of hate. But why is Sergey Kovalev still not front page news? Why? Please tell me. Okay? It is what it is. You can report my channel or whatever you say you're going to do. I mean, what is that going to do? This stream ain't said no racial slurs, so that report is going to go unnoticed. They're not going to care about that. Okay? And notice on my channel, I don't even use racial slurs. I don't use any of that. I don't have to. But I am going to get my point across. And my point is, check it out. Why is Sergey Kovalev not front page news? I mean, it's a fair question, right, Combo? Right, George? It's a fair question. Why Sergey Kovalev ain't front page news? Ricardo, you're right. How do we as human race learn to accept each other and stop looking at exterior and judge based on character? At the end of one race thinking that they're better than the next race. That's how you do it. You see, the problem is one race thinking that they're better than the other race, and one race trying to assert dominance over another race. That's what it is. And I look at this, I say black and brown people get more racism than any other culture and nationality. Anybody. I think if I had to put them in order, it's blacks first, Hispanics, okay? Then you may get like blacks, and I kind of lump Jamaicans and Africans and everybody into one lump. And then I would say Asians. Those are the top. That's how it goes. And I don't think Asians get as much of the racism as blacks and Hispanics. I mean, I just don't. But I know I've been seeing it on this boxing for so long. Okay. Yep, Big Baby Miller popped dirty. They shamed him. Yeah. It's crazy. But, Saul Canelo Alvarez can pop dirty. Tyson Fury can pop dirty. And it's not front page news. Why? Sergey Kovalev popped dirty. And, people are barely talking about that. Deontay Wilder ain't said shit for 2 months, y'all. Wilder ain't said shit for 2 months. He ain't been in nobody's ear. None of this. Well, Reese James, hey, why don't you look around? Because the purpose of my video, it pretty much is about race. That's why Wilder is so overly criticized for doing the same thing that Vasily Lomachenko, that he did. That's why. It absolutely is about race. If it wasn't about race, Deontay Wilder wouldn't be so hated. I mean, can people really understand why these people are so infuriated with Wilder? Like, why are people just like, triggered? Why are people so triggered with Deontay Wilder? Why? Why? I mean, because he called it out. He called it out. I mean, people wasn't so triggered with Miguel Cotto. Not like that. When they caught Margarito. Ah, you know, it's crazy. But they got triggered with Panama Lewis. When Panama Lewis and that Louis Resto situation, boy, they got triggered with him. They got Panama Lewis up out of here. Panama Lewis died in his grave. A villain. And there was years, man, in Panama Lewis. They still didn't forgive Panama Lewis. So, I mean, hey, how do you explain that? I mean, how do we explain it, Combo says it's not a competition either. We're speaking from our experience and my family experience. And if you don't know his family history, let alone ours, yeah, Combo, he don't know anything about our history. Because if he did know our history, he would understand, okay? And he wouldn't have made those comments, okay? See, the thing of it is that he was actually sounding just like the people that live over here in America. Same thing. He just in a different country, okay? Just in a different country. Yeah, George, look how much Floyd Mayweather Jr. got when he was busted for domestic violence. Why father assaults woman? Yeah, and you know what? And there wasn't even any real proof. There were no pictures to prove that Floyd did that. They just said he did it. But we got proof. Oh, we got proof of Sergey Kovalev. We got photographs. We got people. I mean, good grief. Nah, Loma, yeah, he was criticized by Bob. I'm talking about the boxing community, James Reese. What's up, Mr. Shelton? I'm talking about the boxing community. I'm talking about the fan base, the media. Bob Arum criticized him, yes, but the boxing media did not. They really didn't, and they almost gave the guy a pass. They gave him a slight pass. They really didn't come down on him as hard. But Wilder, they came for Wilder helmet. Okay, they came for Wilder helmet. Wilder is the devil. Oh, okay, hold on real quick. All right, D'Lo 404 Boxing. If you call out racism and double standards, you get accused of race baiting or even being a racist yourself. That's almost indisputable. Okay, shout out to D'Lo 404 Boxing. And this is going to the sister Angela Riptide Whitley. We are her official sponsors. And she's going to go over to Lion Fight. And she's got a Muay Thai matchup in Lion Fight. Okay, the problem with Wilder is there was so many ridiculous allegations with absolutely no proof. Well, the gloves. Yeah, the gloves are proof. Sorry. The gloves are proof. Absolutely. Okay? Because you told me, Reese, you said that, hey, it's normal to see a fist imprint in a glove. You said that's normal. Okay? You said that's normal. So it's normal to wear gloves with no padding in a ring. I mean, dude, I'm taking what you said. I can't spin that. That's what you said. Maybe. Maybe he used Breland as a scapegoat. Maybe. I don't co-sign the water. Okay, I don't co-sign it. But I want to get back to the gloves. The gloves. Gloves. Okay? What about the gloves? I criticize JD's. Matter of fact, yeah. Yeah, JD should have been fired. But I want to get back to the gloves. See, you said that a floppy glove is normal, and you said that seeing a fist imprint in a glove is normal. I mean, does anybody else find that normal? I'm thinking, I'm checking out, I'm thinking out loud, y'all. Does anybody else find a fist imprint in a glove and a floppy glove with the hand down in the laces? Does anybody else find that normal? I mean, I got to know this now. I got to know. Somebody tell old coach this. So let me do this, Reese James. See, we're going in circles here. We're going in circles. Y'all know good and well if Wilder would have fired JD's. Okay? If he would have fired JD's, you and everybody else would have been saying he fired him because he was white. Come on, stop, man. Tell the truth. If he would have fired JD's, you would have been saying, oh man, yeah, he fired him because he was white. That's all. You can't trick us, man. We own to you. We know that's what you would have said. Nah, don't time him out yet. No. See, I've always learned in life, man, the more a person talk, they begin to reveal themselves to you. Okay? No, 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 no. It ain't time to block him out. Over here, basically, over here, what I let people do, as long as they ain't saying no racist stuff, as long as they ain't on no race stuff, I let them go ahead and get their thoughts off. Okay? I let them get their thoughts off because I want to counter them. Okay? I want to counter these people because they want to come on here and make a statement. I'll counter you. Any statement, if they say I'm race baiting, okay, then you know what my counter is to me race baiting? Then how do you explain the Hispanic channel saying that we hating on Hispanics? How you going to explain that? Okay, now, let's take this. Let's look at this Mr. Shelton, Robert Henry, Reese James. Let's take a look at this. JD's watched the hand rapping. Why would Wilder get criticized for firing him? Because he was white. I'm just telling you, because he was white. See, here's the thing. Why the same reason why Wilder got criticized for not fighting Alexander Povetkin when Povetkin was the one that he was the one that popped. How you gonna explain that? Hey, I'm gonna need you to explain it. Okay? Why was Wilder, criticized for not fighting Povetkin when Povetkin was the one that popped dirty? I got to get you to explain that. If you can't explain that, then we can't even talk about this. You're right. It probably would have made sense to fire JD's. Okay, probably. But why was he criticized for not fighting Povetkin? How do you explain that? Okay, Ravioli, you just dumb. How did he look scared at the rematch? Okay, you stupid. Now you say one more dumb thing. Yeah, you definitely going. Okay, Reese James, he's asking questions. Okay, this is something I can counter. That's too easy. Ravioli, I think you need to try better, man. Deontay looks scared. Is that the best you got? That's the best you got, ho? I mean, come on, man. First of all, you come in here with a name like that, Ravioli. And you only come at me, at least these last guys, they came at me with something that I had to counter. I don't even have to counter that. How do you explain this? Okay, so the haters will say Luis Ruiz popped 30 multiple times and Wilder fought him twice. Got him. Okay, you saw the criticism and it was unfair. Okay, I'm gonna give you that. You said it was unfair. That criticism was unfair. Why didn't he fire JD's? And it's simple. Okay? And this is what people will begin to understand in business and in life. Okay? This is what people will understand in business and in life. In business, if you don't follow instructions, you fired. Okay? I'm not mad, Ravioli. I'm not rad, sir. I'm not mad at all. I'm having fun with you. I love having this kind of fun. But in business, when you don't follow instructions, they fire you. That's how it is. Okay? I don't care. Yeah, he saved Wilder's life. Well, Wilder evidently didn't care much for his life. He wanted to die in the ring. So, okay. I guess I don't really get to the point where when I work with people, I don't get so emotionally wrapped in them. And maybe I'm cold-hearted. I don't know. But if I work for my boss and my boss say, hey, you know what? If I jump off this building, don't try to stop me. And if I stop him, I lose my livelihood. I'm kind of going to be like, okay, well, damn, go on and jump then. I mean, go do what you need to do. It's not my place to stop you from killing your life. Who am I? I'm not God. Okay, fine. Go do what you want to do. Okay? Because my boss, I don't have an emotional attachment to my boss. Now, if it was one of my homies, yeah, I'm going to be like, hey, man, stop. But my boss, probably not. And I know it seems inhumane, but when you don't follow instructions, you get fired. That's what happened. I mean, okay. Why did Gennady Golovkin fire Abel Sanchez? If we really think about that, why? He fired Abel Sanchez because Abel Sanchez didn't want to take a pay cut. I mean, seriously, that's why. That if you look at the legit reason, he fired Abel Sanchez because he wouldn't take a pay cut. I mean, was Abel Sanchez, was he following instructions? Sure he was. He was the man trainer. He lied for him. He helped Gennady Golovkin, duck fights. Abel Sanchez kissed Gennady's Kazakhstan ass. He kissed his ass. And what did Abel Sanchez get for all that ass kicking, ass kissing? He got fired. It should have been an uproar. It should have been an uproar. Okay? It should have been an uproar. And the fact that people now care about Breland, that's the thing, man. See, Reese, it's not the fact that he didn't fire JD's. I think a lot of people question why. But that's Deontay Wilder business. That's his business. And that's the way he chose to go. He chose to go that route. He chose to because, well, you got to follow instruction. The man said, don't stop the fight, whatever you do. Oh, Mr. Shelton, Fury fought. So Fury fired his dad. Oh, snap. Yeah, it's still his daddy. And you know what? Wilder and Mark Breland is still on the team. He not going to corner Wilder. Yeah, he aired him out, man. Mark Breland and Wilder, they talk. They still talk all the time. I don't understand why people don't get this. He really didn't fire him, man. He really didn't. Like, they talk all the time. Breland's still on the damn payroll. It's just because Wilder knows that Breland does care about him, man. No. I mean, he does. Wilder actually cares about Breland like family. And y'all know, man, look, is Deontay Wilder the only person to air family out live? Is he the only one that do that? Can we talk about all the celebrities that... Hey, can you in the comment section name people that have aired their family out live? 50 Cent doing it. 50 Cent doing it. He airing his own son and baby mama out. Celebs do it all the time, y'all. This ain't nothing new. And guess what? Most of them, they still cool with each other. Who was that? Tom Hanks aired out his family one time, man. I never forget that. People do it all the time. Okay? Deontay Wilder aired out Mark Breland. Yeah, he was unhappy with him. He was mad. He was upset. Yes, and I know you can say it's an accusation that can ruin the man's life and career. It's family. That's what they do. Yeah, I forgot about that, George. John Boyd and Angelina Jolie. Yep, air their family out. People do it all the time. Celebs do this kind of stuff, man. Yeah, Floyd Sr., Floyd Mayweather Jr. Uh-oh. Hey, Mr. Shelton, watch this. I'm going to teach you a lesson here, man. See, Mr. Shelton, don't block him yet. We're going to talk. This is called Psychology 101. Okay? This is Psychology 101. This Brad GG guy, now he's going to come in here, right? And now he started off with this. Now watch. It's going to go from something he disagrees with. He's going to say something disrespectful. And by the time before you even block him, he may even say something racist, okay? Now, this guy's in here for a reason. Okay? He's in here for a reason. Okay? He knows exactly what the reason is. He knows. Those kind of people, they really enjoy this. They really like this channel. They can't tell you that they do because they know that they're hearing the truth, but they just don't want to admit that they're hearing the truth because they got to get past their anger first. Yeah, Sayu, that's what I'm talking about, man. So yeah, it's people that's done been poisoning their damn families and stuff, man. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, man. So people act like Deontay Wilder the only one who done put somebody on blast and called him out and said, man, look, man, Deontay Wilder is family with Mark Breeden. They talk. They talk all the time. That's the thing. They talk. And yeah, maybe Wilder could have kept it behind the scenes. Maybe. But it is what it is now. It is what it is. Y'all know what would have happened, man. Wilder would have fired that boy. He'd have fired that boy JD's. He fired him because he was white. That's why you fired him. That's what would have happened. Now, okay, so Mark Breland won't be in his corner. Ooh, whoopity do. Okay? Oh man, why he do that to the brother? Why he air the brother out and didn't air out JD's, Why he didn't do that? JD's following instructions. Up. Now he's saying something homosexual. Hey, Mr. Shelton. Hold on. Not yet. He's saying something homosexual. There he is. Now, let me explain something to you. Hey, Brad, you can come on out the closet, man. Look, nobody over here gonna judge you. I don't go that way, but I'm definitely not gonna judge you, okay? Because we talking about fights. We talking about what Wilder doing. And now you talking about nuts, okay? You talking about nuts. These are your deep innermost desires. This is what you want. Just come on out the closet. Come on out, man. We're not going to judge you, bro. If that's how you roll, that's how you roll. I don't judge people that roll like that. Cool. Okay? Now, don't come on here saying I roll like that when that's what you do. Okay? See, Mr. Shelton, when they come on here and they start talking about something like something homosexual, then they're really afraid to let out who they are. You know what? I tell you, at least a homosexual person, at least they can tell you, and they're not afraid to be who they are. Come on out, man. We ain't gonna judge you. Okay? We ain't gonna judge you, Brad. Hey, man, we ain't gonna judge you. Hey, man, that's your lifestyle. That's your lifestyle. I'm with you. Come on, man. I mean, hey, listen. Just, hey, come on out, man. We good. We good. I mean, we got you, man. You can come over here. You can talk junk. You can get mad. But the thing of it is, why is he mad? Now, Mr. Shelton and XA Focus Ball, what's up, man? Man, let me do the Focus Ball commercial. Hey, get you a set of Focus Balls. The Focus Balls, they will help you with your timing and precision. I developed this, and listen, there are a lot of imitators out here, but I am the only Focus Ball. It could help you with MMA. It could help you with your boxing hand-eye coordination. Go to focusball.com and order a pair of Focus Balls today. See, look at that, Focus. I did a commercial for you, man. Hey, come on, man, focus. Okay, I'm going to do it better next time, okay? I'm going to do it better next time. I promise, okay? I promise. I got to get that Focus Ball commercial, man. I got to get it, man, so I can put it on my videos. I'll do it for you, man. You ain't got to give me nothing, man. I appreciate you. I just like to do it because you're a good dude. Yeah, man, I'm not hating, man. Look, man, that's how people want to live their life. I'm not finna judge nobody. I'm not gonna live my life like that. But if that's how he do it, but don't come on here, man, saying that, don't come on here saying that, somebody is like that when, that's what you doing. Okay? I'm just saying Deontay Wilder got a valid point. Okay? Listen, I just think Deontay Wilder has a valid point. I think the gloves were tampered with. Now, I don't think an egg weight was in the glove, but I think Fury's, Fury redistributed the pads in the gloves. I think he redistributed the weight of the pads in the gloves. Okay, so his knuckles can actually be exposed so he can hit Deontay Wilder with them. That's what I think. Okay, it's common in a horsehair glove you can do it. Sure you can. Sure you can. Okay. You can. You can. Hate to say it, man. Hate to say it. Well, I mean, gosh, what do y'all think, man? Like, I think Fury now, and I've been reading too that Fury and AJ finna fight for like 72 million pounds apiece. Like, literally, y'all have heard that, and I read it. Let me see where I read it at. I read that Fury and AJ finna fight for 72 pounds apiece, 72 million pounds. I don't know if that's all true, but I've seen it in an article. Hold on. Let's read the article. Hold on. Let's read the article for a minute. Okay. Let's read the article for a minute. Okay. All right. Tyson Fury. Let me see. Fury versus Joshua. I'm going to look it up now. Fury versus Joshua. Let's see. Yep. Eddie Hearn says it's a done deal. Let's see how much money they're going to be worth. I don't believe it's 72 million pounds. Not in the middle of a pandemic. That's too much money in the middle of a pandemic. Okay, Eddie Hearn says the financial elements of the deal are done. We're talking through the broadcast situation. The only thing really now is to paper it. Up. Listen, read between the lines. To paper it. Nah, it's not. It's not done yet. Sorry, I know about deals. It's not done. Okay, it's not done. He was dipping his hands in gasoline. Yeah, he's probably dipping his hands in possum piss too. Okay. All right. Fury has not fought since beating Deontay Wilder. Hearn said that Joshua and Fury would face off in 2 fights, with likely the first to be in the Middle East this year, and he hoped to bring the rematch back to Britain. Okay. Yeah, okay. The deal isn't done yet. Okay? It's not done. Eddie says it's not on paper yet. Well, if it's not on paper, that means that the deal is not done. Okay? I don't believe it just yet. And usually when Eddie Hearn says something, I'm not really I'm not really on board with what he says a lot of times, because what Eddie Hearn says a lot of times, it's usually, how can I put this? It's usually a lie. Yeah. When Eddie Hearn speaks, it's usually a lie. Wilder and Fury should fight in the movie Kickboxer. George, you're a damn fool, man. Yeah, he is lying. He is lying. Eddie Hearn is lying. He always lies. I mean, come on. All right, Focus Ball said it is a horse. It is a horse glove. It's a Paffin MX horse gloves made in association with the WBC. Oh my goodness. Focus Ball with the education. Hey, Focus Ball, man, you definitely, you got to get with Combo Breaker 99, man. You and Combo Breaker 99 need to get together, man. I think you and him will put out some really good content together, man. You and him, y'all got the same temperament. Y'all got the same personality, like, and both of y'all are so precise, man. Y'all are precise, and you guys are data-driven people. I'm telling you, you and Combo Breaker 99 will do some damn good streams, man. Y'all will do some damn good work, man. I mean, don't get it wrong. I like doing streams with the homie Combo, but I definitely know you and him would do much better streams than he can do over here with me. I mean, I still want to do work with Combo. I want to work with him all the time. But I think you and Combo Breaker 99, boy, man, y'all will be like the tag team, the Batman and Robin of MMA and boxing. Yeah, man, I like his channel too, man. But YouTube screwing with him, man. It's, and Combo Breaker should be at about 20,000 subs right now, man, easily. A lot of us, man, you, me, but we ain't gonna get no push like that, man. Not on YouTube. It's like we gotta keep nipping away at this thing, man. We gotta keep nipping away at this. I take whatever Eddie's bastard son, child of Don Johnson and George Michaels, is a liar. Yeah, Eddie Hearn be lying, man. Oh, okay. Let's talk about this last name, man. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez. Okay, Teofimo Lopez. Okay, we're hating on Teofimo Lopez. Oh my goodness, I'm so sick of hearing this, y'all. I'm so sick and tired of hearing that we are hating on Teofimo Lopez. No, no, we're not hating on Teofimo Lopez. Why would you think that? We're not hating on Teofimo Lopez whatsoever. And when they say we, you mean black people. We're not hating on Teofimo Lopez. Look, how many people, I never liked him. I'm just being honest, okay? I never liked Teofimo Lopez. I never liked him before he fought Lomo. I mean, I've always been a Lomachenko fan, believe it or not. I've been his fan. I called out Lomo with the shoulder thing because I'm a fan of Lomo. Okay? No, Lomo, you on some bullshit now. I can't co-sign that. Okay? That's what I did. But I've never been a Teo fan. Just never have. I like his confidence, but I don't like his daddy. Okay? I don't like his dad. I don't hate anybody. I just don't like his dad. Okay? See, Focus Ball. Focus Ball is black. He was rooting for Teofimo Lopez. I mean, I wasn't. Okay? But Teofimo Lopez, he's taking on this diva attitude like, okay, I'll fight this person. Nope, I ain't got to fight this person. And it appears to me, that he doesn't want to fight Devin Haney. Okay? For real. We got a Brad Gigi sighting. If they're not black and or speak American, y'all don't like them. Oh, okay. So, okay, Brad. Hold on. Now, Mr. Shelton and XA, let me educate you guys again. Now, when they say this, okay, when a person like this says this, right, he's upset because we support black fighters, and he hates it. It infuriates him. Okay? It infuriates him that we support black fighters. Now, Focus Ball, we're not anti everything else. We're not anti everything else. But just because we support a black fighter, we just hate everybody else. See, They don't want us to be happy for 2 seconds for a black fighter. They don't want that. They don't want that. But there are like hundreds of channels out here, right? Now, Mr. Shelton, I want you to get this one now. There are hundreds of channels out here that don't support any black fighters. They put them down. But this guy right here, he's never going to tell those people, hey, man, y'all need to cut it out. Y'all need to stop hating on these black fighters. He ain't going to say that. He's never going to say that. Okay? You see, Mr. Shelton and George Page and XA, he's never going to say that because he's friends with those guys. And he likes their content. He loves that content. Okay? Now, a lot of those guys don't even give him the time of day. I'm doing you a favor. Because people like this guy, I can tell you right now, man, Brad GG, I can definitely, I know he's introverted. He's extremely introverted. Okay? I tell you, this guy, probably in most of his life, he don't have any meaningful, like healthy adult relationships. Impossible. There's no way. He can't. Okay? This guy's an introvert. But he likes those channels that speak bad on black fighters. He loves those channels. I'm talking about loves those channels. Do you hear me? He loves them. Yeah, Mr. Shelton, he could be one of those two. He could be one of those two. It is what it is. Because if they're not black and they speak American, y'all don't like them. Now, didn't I just say I'm a Vasily Lomachenko fan? I could have sworn I just said that. How you going to explain this? How's he going to explain this, y'all? Wow. How on God's green earth are you going to explain this, Brad? Brad, answer the question, Brad. Assume the position. Answer the question, Brad. How do you explain this, sir? How you going to explain this? My God, son. My God. Oh. 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 Oh, Brad, come on, man. Brad, it's fun, man. Listen, Brad, don't get upset, man. Don't get upset, Brad. It's cool, man. It's cool. You see, Mr. Sheldon, I'm giving you guys an education on trollology. I'm giving you an education on trollology. Okay? Now, I'd even let these guys call in if they want to. Okay? I got the phone line open for these guys. I'll let these guys call in. Okay? Lesson 101, trollology. You know, you have to, see, I let these guys get their talk. I'm almost like a mini version of BFTV. I'm not as extreme. Like, I don't really go in and I don't try to decimate them. I don't try to bury them. Okay? I don't want to try to bury these guys. Nah, not really. No, I don't like to bury them. I just like for them to bury themselves. With BFTV, on the other hand, he buries these guys. I'm talking about buries them, puts them down. Hey, Reese James, why don't you call in? Better yet, Reese James, why don't you drop your email in the comment section? Yeah. And why don't you come on live on the Coach's Show? Yeah. Why don't you call in, James Reese? Yeah. Who would I be supporting if Loma fought Tank? I'll be honest. I like them both. It'll be a tough matchup. I'd be okay with whoever won the fight. Tell you that. I would be okay with whoever won the fight. I would be okay. If Tank won, I'd be happy about it. Of course, I'd be happy my brother won a fight. But if Loma won, yeah, I'd be happy about him because I've been a fan of his since what? Since 2014. I've been a Loma fan since 2014. But I'm gonna tell you, I like some things about Loma. That first of all, I like the fact that he says, "Hey, look, I'm not number one pound for pound. I'm not that. I want to get there someday." And that's something I respect about him. That he says, "Hey, I want to be number one pound for pound one day. I'm not there yet." Okay, and he was the one. Even though he was being called out by Guillermo Rigondeaux, he never took credit for that victory. He said Rigo was too small for me. He said Rigo was too small. And then another thing that he did was, you notice Loma's trying to make these fights. Um, people said that he wouldn't fight Rigo. He fought him. People said he wouldn't fight Gary Russell Jr. He fought him. He was getting backlash for not fighting Nicholas Walters. Then he fought him and won. So, I mean, he's taking some tough matchups. Okay? Okay, see, there you go. You changed it around. You see, this is what I mean. I said I'd be okay with whoever won the fight. You missed that part, didn't you? I said I'd be okay with whoever won the fight. That's what I said. I said if my brother Tank Davis won, I'd be happy about that, of course. If Lomachenko won the fight, okay, cool. Cool. I'd be okay with whoever won that fight. We'll put it like that. Oh man. You tried, Reese. You're a thinking troll. I like that. You're quick on your feet, you're quick with it. But let's see if you get some testicles and call in though. See if you get some testicles and call in. Call live on the Culture Show live. Alright guys, so we're not hating on Teofimo Lopez. I don't get it. My whole thing is Teofimo is being real divish right now. I understand, he gonna get his money. I get that. Okay? Okay, fine. You want your money. I don't care. I just want you to fight Devin Haney. Okay, either you can fight Tank Davis, whoever. I don't care. I just want him to fight one of the best. Like, I don't want to be sitting here and turn this into a Mayweather Pacquiao. I mean, do y'all? Do you guys want this to be a Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao that it's going to take 6 years? No. I don't think it need to take 6 years to make the fight. Okay, apparently him and Devin Haney, that's the fight people want to see. That fight is the big buzz in the sport of boxing. We want to see that fight. So, we need to be able to see the fight. Boxing needs that fight. Okay? I'm not feeling this. The man talking about I only got 2 more fights left. Okay, well, I can't co-sign that. I can't support that. And I will not support that. I won't support it. I won't support it. I just will not support that. Yep, combo breaker, you're right. Haney versus Lopez need to happen in 2021. Okay, it don't need to happen in 2024. I mean, because the way they talking, man, this fight gonna marinate for a minute, man. Nah. Hey, combo breaker, did you see all the fights we saw in MMA last night? Did you see all the great fights that we saw in MMA? Okay. Okay, you can come on right now. Drop your email, come on in here. You're going to get decimated, boy. BFTV is going to go right for your jugular. See, I'm going to cerebrally make you dissect yourself. But, seriously, did y'all see all the fights we got in MMA? Did y'all see those fights? Man, good grief. We got so many fights on the card last night, it's not even funny, man. That fans are satisfied. Yeah, man. They don't marinate. Yeah, combo. They don't marinate. They just let it happen. Hey, y'all see when Max Holloway turned his head? He was looking at Alexander Volkanovski. He said, "I'm the best welterweight in the UFC." Yeah, boom. Then he popped Calvin Kattar. He embarrassed Calvin Kattar, man. I mean, the man turned his head, threw a punch, hit Calvin Kattar, hit him, wasn't even looking at him. He did a no-look punch. That was funny as hell, man. I'm finna get off here in a minute, though. That was funny as hell. A no-look punch, man. I said, damn. Yeah, MMA is winning, man. We getting these fights. And guess what? Look. See, boxing don't learn a lesson. Boxing just don't learn. They don't get it. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all the fights we got coming up in MMA. I'm going to still come on here and do more boxing live streams, though. I am, y'all. I promise. Because the boxing fans on my channel, man, boy, they been on my damn helmet. Look, we finna get Neil Magny and Michael Chiesa. That's coming up on Wednesday. Okay, we finna get Modafferi Arujo. Alright. Now, I'm going to tell you, boy, this other fight that's coming up right here. Villanova versus Moreira in the men's division. That's going to be crazy. That fight finna be fireworks, buddy. Then we finna get Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor. Dan Hooker, Michael Chandler. Man, come on, man. Come on. MMA, we getting top fight. Alistair Overeem, Alexander Volkanov, Weidman and Uriah Hall, Israel Adesanya, Jan Blachowicz. What? What? we finna get some damn fights. We finna get some fights in MMA. Are we talking about that in boxing? Hey man, I go my homie Justin Statham get cash. Hey, are we talking about that in boxing? No. I just say it, man. I'm not putting boxing down. I love boxing. Okay? Yeah. I'm kind of like BFTV, man. I don't really block these guys unless they get racist. That's when I block them. You know, on my channel normally I'll let you say it. You know, and I kind of I'm like BFTV a little bit. I'm just more like I got a more like cerebral approach. Like I get these guys to destroy themselves. BFTV don't give two F's, man. He just say that's it. You done. BFTV go in. Nah. I'll let you go ahead and say it. And then you talk too much junk, it's time to come on. Hey, there go Young Merv the Cut Man. What's going on, man? Young Merv the Cut Man in the building, man. That's a LDBC legend right there, Young Merv. Let me see. Nah, yeah, you can have a different opinion. As long as you ain't on no racist shit, we fine. I don't have no problem with you. As long as you ain't on no racist shit. But, man, the minute I hear a N-word or a monkey or, man, it's a rap. That's how we do over here, man. You can have your opinion all day long. I don't really care. But we're not hating on Teofimo Lopez. We just want the man to fight Devin Haney like he said he was. Okay. Teofimo Lopez said when he got the belt, he said that he gonna clean out his division. That's what he said. I didn't say it. Teofimo Lopez said it. Teofimo Lopez said it. Okay. Teofimo said it, not me. Not me. Okay? And that's all we want out of Teofimo Lopez. All we want is Teofimo Lopez to do what he said he gonna do and clean out that damn division. That's it. That's it. What time you coming on? 7? Yeah, I'm gonna get off, man, in a minute. I gotta get back on at 5, and then I'm gonna get off right before you get on. So, yeah, man. Yeah, or it'd even be about 5:30, man. I gotta run some errands. Because I was on a lot last night, man. I'm finna get back off. Started to get on Friday night, man. I was tired, man. Then I was doing that film study. I got 3 film studies left to do, man. Shit, them film studies, man, it'd be a lot of work, man. Them film studies be work. Alright, Combo said he gonna be on by 7 p.m. though, man. It's about time for me to go ahead and wrap it up, though. Thanks, Combo, for the reminder, man. Hey, man. Shout out. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil. J505. Tay about to take a nap. Oh, you about to take a nap with Abel? You about to take a nap with Abel? You about to take a nap with Abel Mahar? I'm just playing Tay. Tay finna be mad. She finna be mad for that. She said, okay. Underrated Darkness. He got MMA talk too. Hey, man. Hey, Underrated Darkness. He in the building too. Check him out, man. Alright, guys. I'll be back on here at about 5:30, guys, to do my Bias with Balance show. Then between 5 and 5:30, I'll jump off promptly at 7 so my boy can get it in. My boy Combo Breaker 99 can get it in. We're going to get it in, though. Me, Roger Allen, and Genesis Green. Oh, I got a surprise. I got a surprise interview, y'all. I have a surprise interview that y'all not going to want to miss. I'm telling y'all, next week. And it's going to be somebody big. Somebody huge. Next week, going to be on my channel. And me and Genesis Green going to interview that person. Yeah, man. And I bet y'all can guess who it is. I bet y'all can guess. Combo want me to text. Okay, I'm going to text him. Man, we've been wanting this interview for a minute. I'm talking about one of the biggest female fighters in the sport of MMA. gonna be on our channel next week. Me and Genesis Green will be doing the honors. So guys, don't forget, be here. And also don't forget, Genesis Green is doing the fruit. Hey guys, and Genesis one. Oh, that's my boy Sick Jitsu, man. He do walkout songs for the fighters, man. Y'all go look him up, man. This guy got some sick walkout songs. Genesis Green we'll be letting y'all know when she's gonna take some fruit roll-ups and she's gonna make a sexy outfit with the fruit roll-ups. Okay, she's gonna make a sexy outfit with the fruit roll-ups, and basically she gonna let you guys see it when she done. But see, hey, she said y'all can't see it until we get the ante up. We gotta get the ante up, man. Genesis said, man, she gonna come on live one day with that fruit roll-up costume on. She'll let y'all see it. But boy, y'all gonna have to hit our Cash App. But we doing it for a reason. Y'all know we always raise money for fighters around here, so that's why we do it. And Genesis Green is, gonna help us out with that. Okay, she gonna help us out with that. We getting it in. Genesis, boy, I can't wait. I can't wait to Genesis Green. My God. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Y'all gonna love it too. But we'll let you know when the contest starts. And also for the person that actually put the most in to Genesis Cash App, Genesis is gonna send them a private video. Woo! Ho, ho, ho. I can't wait. George said he gotta wait for his stimulus check. And we're gonna keep a running total. Okay, now the running total, you can like people over time. We're gonna keep a running total, and I'm gonna have it up on the screen. I'm gonna make up a prompt where we'll know who's giving the most, okay? And then the person that give the most during the time period, guess what? Genesis will send you that video. And boy, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love that video. Well guys, I'm out. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. Check out the homie Combo Breaker 99 at 7 p.m. And I'll be back here at between 5 and 5 p.m. for the Bias for Balance podcast. Hey, I'm out.